Big O Diesel here, aka Owen Swamp, Owen Marsh, here to explain to you one of the funnest and most difficult beginner tricks in skateboarding, and it's called the kickflip. Wow. All right. So even though the kickflip is considered basic, it's really not that easy. Probably took me almost a year to learn it. But basically, similar foot positioning to the ollie. And by the way, you really want to have your ollies down before you even think about trying this. Back foot goes on the tail, perk it up, have it really nimble, real ready. Front foot. 45-degree angle up behind the front bolt. Some people say, oh, when you're a beginner, start your kickflips like this. You can try that if you want to nut yourself and look sloppy. But personally, I like to do it up here. It looks a lot better. You learn them right the first time. And basically, 3-step process, just like the ollie. Pop, slide up, but then instead of just sliding up and stopping, you slide off at a 45-degree angle and flick out with your toe. And what that's going to cause is a 360-degree barrel roll motion of the board underneath you. You watch the board come around, you stomp your feet back down right on it. Another important tip with the kickflip is to keep your weight evenly distributed. Just as much weight goes on your front foot as your back foot. If you have too much weight on your back foot, you're not going to get enough spin. It's just going to spin halfway. Similarly, too much weight on your front foot, you're going to spin the board too much, and your front foot's just going to hit the ground before it even finishes flipping. Also, another important thing to focus on is that you need to keep your shoulders, your hips, and your knees all directly over top of the board throughout the entire trick. Otherwise, you're going to bail out, you're never going to land it, and you really need to be jumping too. You got to focus on jumping up in the air. Otherwise, it's just never going to happen. Guys, the key to this trick really is just persistence. If you're not serious about skateboarding, you're never going to land a kickflip because it takes hundreds, if not thousands of tries before you'll ever land one. I know I'm making this sound really hard, and some kids will say, oh, I landed a kickflip on my first day in like 3 tries, but it's really, you really need to be on the ball about it, guys. Once you think you're good enough at them, you can try just taking them off like a little curb at the end of your driveway like this, or maybe a set of stairs. Oh. Look at this, opening up my wounds for the senior project.